Hey, good morning, everyone. It is time for another exciting edition of After 9, our social media show. Mike Kaycook and Lisa Williams from AM800. Here we are. And we're here Monday to Friday around this time. And it's posted on our website, too. If you miss it, and you're like, oh, my God, I missed After 9. Go to AM800CKLW.com. Lisa Williams, what's happening today?
Oh, my gosh. I am so happy it's Friday. You know, I talked the other day about appreciating every day of the week.
Oh, yeah, that was your goal for 2021.
But it doesn't mean I can't appreciate Friday more than Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Right?
Yeah, I think you can appreciate certain days more than others. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's allowed.
So here we are, Friday, loving it. But we have our stay-at-home order in effect. But I do have to go and get some groceries for my parents today. So I'm hoping to get in and out very quickly. And I'm hoping there's no lineups. And from what we heard from a lot of our listeners today, the lineups are not there like they were the first time around. I just thought that maybe with the stay-at-home order in effect, for some reason, I imagined stores not allowing as many people inside. I don't know how that would have changed from last week. It probably hasn't. But now that it's raining, I'll probably be standing outside in the rain.
Tell you got to do the online thing and just go pick it up wherever. Zehrs, Click and Collect, the Walmarts has it, and I don't know who else has it.
I tell you
Metro
why,
doesn't, because that's Kelly's go-to store, Metro, and she's not able to do it there. I don't know why they don't set that up. Like they're a major chain. Get on it.
I only need probably 5 or 6 things because
well, that's not bad.
My parents only give me, little bits at a time. I'm like, don't you guys eat?
Yeah, right. What do they eat? What's going on?
I don't know, but I'll every week I talk to my dad. Okay, I'm gonna head out sometime this week. What do you need? Oh, I don't know. I'll get back to you. And he gets back to me and there's only like 5 things. And then I'll say, well, what about vegetables? Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess we need some bananas or whatever. Is that it, Dad? Yep. Well, what about fruit? Oh, wait, vegetables. Yeah. And then fruit. And then he'll add something else. So I'm like, don't you plan? Are you sure you guys are not going to starve? But my parents are very much into keeping a stocked freezer.
Oh, well, there you go. They have like a big chest freezer in their basement or something?
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. So I needn't worry, I suppose.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm sure they'll be fine. They're adults, and they'll be fine. Lynn Ann says they overbuy. Yeah, that's a good way to go. Is there what is like a couple things? Wonder how many grocery stores are losing money or not making as much money as they normally would, because if people are doing like the online shopping, there's not the impulse buys that you normally get if you're perusing the store.
I agree with you on that. I thought the same thing, but I think it's balanced off by, what Lynn said, the overbuy, the just in case, or so I don't have to go out as often or whatever. So I think there's probably balance, but that's worth looking into. I'd be interested to know the answer to that.
Yeah, I would too. And maybe we can find that out next week on AM800. Also, the other thing I was wondering about your grocery shopping routine, is there something that you get every single week? Like it's like you don't even have to put it on the list because you're getting this.
Milk, eggs, bread.
Milk, eggs, bread. Okay.
Bananas, apples, grapes, avocados. And our milk is not really milk. Like we have 3 different milk drinkers in our house.
You gotta get 3 different kinds.
Almond milk, oat milk, and a small carton of regular milk, which not a lot of people drink. Yeah.
Wow, that's a very big milky region in your house. Very nice.
Cranberry juice, chicken breasts, ground beef, romaine lettuce, spinach, kale. Like those are off the top of my head, the regulars, some of the regulars.
Gotcha. Yeah, you know what? And it is different. What Kelly's been getting the groceries at Walmart, as I mentioned, normally goes to Metro, and we get grapes every week too. And I tell you, the grapes are much better at Metro. They're bigger than your head there compared to the Walmart grapes, which are just very small. I don't like them.
Wow. Picky grape eater.
I'm a part of the grape elite, and do not
so
like
am
that.
I in the form of wine.
One bit. Well, there you go. Yeah, however you get your grapes, it's all good. So, okay, I wanted to show off a board game. People are going into the weekend. We're into this lockdown and stuff like this, and I was dropped off this new board game. Michael Intricasso, who is a local guy, made this board game. It's taken him 20 years to perfect this, put it together, and it's now available for sale.
Wait a minute. Why do I know about this already? Did you already talk about this?
No, I don't think so. I told you off air, but not on the show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is it. This is the game. It's called Klotz. Klotz is the name of the game right there. This is it.
Do those letters stand for something?
That's a good question. If Michael's watching, he can tell us. So I told him we were going to talk about this, but this is a game you can play for the entire family. It's very easy. It's kind of a dice game. And the object of this game for each player to roll dice, fill out their scorecards over the course of a series of rounds, trying to obtain the best rolls they can in 30 different combinations. The player with the highest score at the end of the game wins.
So you have to take a lot of notes, keep a lot of score, right?
Yeah. There's scorecards in here and stuff, and you open the box. It's nicely packaged, nice box to keep it safe. So you got your scorecards, and you start. The oldest goes first. That's how they determined who goes first. There it is. There's your scorecard.
Yep.
All right. So then it comes with, the official Klotz wipeable whatever markers, so you can wipe the scorecard and use it again.
I like that.
Paper.
I like that.
It's a good idea right there.
Not like Yahtzee, where you have all these little pieces of paper everywhere.
Well, exactly. Oh, Yahtzee. I forgot about that. Wow, yeah.
Yahtzee.
If you want to find out more about this board game, you can go to the Instagram page that he has set up for Klotz the Game.
I like it.
Put that link, Klotz the Game. There you go. More information at that link I just posted.
We like playing games in our house, big time. I forgot to get our Scrabble game. It's down there. But
we're gonna play this week.
Oh, no,
we're
here
gonna
it is.
Around a Klotz this weekend and see what it's like, and I'll report back on Monday. So what do you got? Little Scrabble action.
Scrabble, love Scrabble. Sorry.
Oh,
love Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't have the lid on it.
There.
Those are the ones we played recently, but our favorite right now is, and this is a board that Craig had when he was a kid.
Oh, wow. This is old school. There's got to be masking tape on the box then. What is that?
Chinese checkers.
Oh, Chinese checkers. Wow.
It's a very big.
How to play that.
Oh, it's fun.
It's
fun. More people who play, the more fun it is. But yeah, strategy game. Aren't they all?
Very nice.
Aren't they all strategy?
Yeah, kind of are. Some are just luck, I guess.
So we're having a debate in our house over Ken Jennings, speaking of games.
Yeah, for Jeopardy.
As the interim host right now for 6 weeks or so for Jeopardy. I really like him. Craig, not so much.
Oh.
And I think people are being very unfair because they're comparing him to Alex. Well, nobody's going to be Alex. Nobody.
No.
But he doesn't like his voice. He's like, it's something about him. It's like his high-pitched voice. And so Sarah and I were on him last night saying, he doesn't have a high-pitched voice. I think Ken has got a great sense of humor. And I like that he's nicer to the contestants than Alex was. Alex would be very they have that moment where they ask you, Alex will ask the contestants, oh, you have a particular story. Tell us about it. And then they would describe something. And sometimes, a lot of times from Alex, it would be like, oh. And
Yeah.
on to the next one.
Right.
And it was
Yes, Lisa Williams is a radio host from Windsor, and you say that you've been doing radio for 30 some years.
yes, I started when I was 18, blah, blah. Huh. And then
Huh.
you go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Ken is a little kinder and actually has a great sense of humor, and he kind of rolls with it. So I like that about him.
Okay. All right. Ken Jennings, thumbs up or thumbs down? Michelle says not a fan of Ken.
Really?
Yep, not a fan. I
Well-
haven't watched it this week, so I haven't. I can't comment. I have not
So-
watched the Ken Jennings extravaganza.
So I think people will have a better appreciation of Ken Jennings when they see the other hosts, like the Katie Couric's and whoever else is in line to be a guest host. I think Ken will then, you'll see how good he really is.
Okay. All right. Aaron Rodgers, the Packers quarterback, he is going to be a host down the line. He unofficially announced it. I let that open, that news out without permission. Karen says thumbs up, Ken Jennings. Gidget says down, Ken Jennings. So, all right. And Marilyn wants to know how many cases of COVID today. That just came in. AM800's Rob Hindy reporting that 171 new cases of COVID-19 and unfortunately 7 more deaths linked to the virus here in Windsor, Essex.
If you missed our interview with Dr. Wajid Ahmed today, our medical officer of health, we knew, and he never tells us what the numbers are. He may not even know, but we kind of get the feeling he does know.
I'm sure he knows by the time he talks to us. It's usually at 10 after 8, and they do the press conference around 9:30. So.
Right. But we knew, we got a really good feeling that the numbers were going to be lower today. They've been in the 200s and the upper ones for the last little while. And we knew they were going to be a little bit lower. But what he did say today that was very encouraging is that he really felt like we were heading into a really good place.
Like the worst is over.
Yes. And I think he actually said those words. And I was surprised he said that because that's a big statement to make from our medical officer of health. So I'm gonna believe that he's looked ahead and he's done the math and that he really thinks. And one thing he pointed out that is really interesting to note, and that is that Windsor, Essex was in lockdown before the rest of the province. Remember, Dr. Ahmed put our area in lockdown earlier than the rest of the province. So I think the thinking there with him is that we're going to be in a better place before other areas are. And maybe that's now.
Yeah, be nice. It certainly would be nice. So we'll cross our fingers and hope that Dr. Ahmed and his crystal ball are correct. Let's hope he's right. So back to Ken Jennings, Justine. I think Ken is doing a great job. He has some big shoes to fill. Well, there's no doubt about that. He certainly does. So there you go. There's a mixture of thumbs up and thumbs down this morning. And if you want to hear that segment with Dr. Ahmed, bouncing back and forth between topics this morning, I posted the link in the thread. You can listen to that on our podcast page at AM800CKLW.com. Okay, there's a guy in the news this morning. Paul McDonald's been talking about this in the news about the crackdown they're going to do at big box stores. In mostly, it sounds like I don't know if they're going to do them here. It's mostly in the GTA. But the minister talking about this this morning on the news is one of my favorite names to say. I don't know if you have favorite names to say or cool names. You think, oh, that's a cool name.
I like saying Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé. Yes, that's a good name. I like that one too. This one, Minister Monty McNaughton. I like Monty McNaughton. I love that name. I think that's a cool name. I want to know what other people think. What are cool names, like celebrity names, people we know, or maybe you have a cool name and you're like, hey, my name's pretty cool. I like my name, like Monty McNaughton.
I like it. Yeah, it is fun to say. Yeah. Bublé, Michael Bublé.
Okay. How about Rip Torn is on the list that I found of the top 10 celebrity names. Rip Torn.
Oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
I don't think he's alive anymore.
No, I don't think so. Vin Diesel. There's another one. Pierce Bronson. I mean,
it's
Pierce
Brosnan.
is going to be ugly.
It's Brosnan.
Bronson, whatever.
Well,
There's
if you're going to talk
Pierce
about names, you better get it right.
This is true. Pierce Brosnan.
No. Say it.
Pierce Bronson.
No. Come
Pierce
on.
Brosnan.
Mike, are you joking?
No, I can't say his name. Pierce Brosnan.
Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan. Yeah.
Okay. Him too.
Yeah, that's a good name. Pierce. Like, that's like a soap opera name.
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Yeah.
How about Vanilla Ice?
Oh my God.
Not a real name. Also on this list is Shaquille O'Neal. I think that's a great name.
Yes, because it kind of rhymes.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Just like Lynn says, my son's name is Ryan O'Brien. That's a great name.
Yeah, I love it.
Ryan O'Brien, Monty McNaughton, Pierce Bronson. How about Dick Butkus?
Dick. Anybody with the name Dick is a little unique. Dick Button.
Dick Butkus. It's a good thing that he was like one of the toughest football players ever, and I'm sure he was the tough kid growing up with the name Dick Butkus.
Maybe he went by Robert.
I think it's like the rhyming names that I like.
Oh no, is it Richard? Is it Richard? Dick's short for Richard, not Robert, right?
Yeah, how that got shortened, Richard got shortened to Dick, I have no idea. But I kind of like the names that flow, that have a little rhyming to it. Yoko Ono, that's a cool name.
Yeah, it kind of describes her too. Yoko. Oh
yeah.
no.
Oh no.
No.
David Hasselhoff, one of our favorites, is on this list. I don't know, like how about the one person names? Madonna, Prince, stuff like that.
What about him?
I don't know. Would you like to have a one person, like a one word name, Lisa? I don't know. What can we call you?
I think that if somebody has a one person name, then they're pretty well established in the entertainment world. And it really is only entertainment, right? Where there's one person names. Like, you don't hear that in science or anywhere else.
Yeah. What viewer and listener Jacintha says, I think I have a cool name. That is a cool name.
Jacintha. I love that.
But still,
I want to know from Jacintha.
She could go by one name.
If she had, yes, she could. But if there's a short form, like, do people call her Jackie or Cintha or Jazz?
Let us know. How about this? Steven says, former NASCAR driver, always felt bad for him. Dick Trickle.
Oh my God.
Those parents naming their kid Dick Trickle.
What were they thinking?
Oh my God. Deborah says she went to school with a guy named Terry Berry.
Terry Berry. Yeah, there was like from high school, there was like Brick Wall and Cinnamon Brown and unique names. I think if you get a name like that, you're either going to walk through life with confidence because you have to, or you're going to change your name because you just can't handle it.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah. Jacinta says, yeah, they call me Cindy or JC. Oh, JC, that's cool.
JC's cool.
Yeah, the J to the C. Nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, there's some of the cool names. Shaka Khan, that's another one on the list.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. We done? We got any more for you? We're on for like 20 minutes. This is like a Friday edition. We should be gone by now.
You and I should be drinking wine.
Yeah,
like
Friday. Yeah, if I was a wine drinker, I don't know. Maybe we could make it Milk Fridays. You can take one of your selections of milk in your fridge, one of the 3 or 4, and I can get my almond milk, and we can have a party.
It's not the same.
Come on, this can't be real. Deborah says my cousin named her kid just in case.
That's not true.
That can't be true. That's a joke, Deborah.
Come on.
Deborah!
Tell us, Deborah, is that true or a joke?
How about Ryan Koch?
Oh, my God. All right, now I'm going to be thinking about this all weekend. Thanks, Mike.
That's true. Deborah says it's so true.
It's true?
That her cousin's kid is just in case.
So is the last name Case? Has to be, right?
It's got to be, yeah. Mr. Case, Mr. Just in Case. It's like a joke where you would crank call someone back. Can I speak to Justin? Justin Case, please. And hang up. Lisa says, I knew a Jack Dick.
Wow.
You don't know Jack Dick. There you go. It's like a phrase.
That's funny.
And Karen says Ryan Koch. It's another true name.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Again, maybe this instills confidence in your children because they have to have it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Kids can be cruel. Like when you're in elementary school, you have a different kind of name and you're done.
Yeah. Did you have a nickname in grade school, high school growing up? Does anybody call you something different than your name? Because groups of guys, you never call really your friends by their name.
It's always their last name or something, right? Or
last
a short
name
form.
or a nickname, right? Like I all my buddies. Okay, Dan is Lloyd. You know, my buddy Craig, he's the OG.
What's that stand for?
Big fan. The original gangster.
Original gangster.
Gangsta.
What'd they call you?
In grade school, because I was so small and there were so many mics in my class, I was Little K. Michael Keynes is another name I've been given by my buddy Russ, whose name is Dan, but we call him Russ. Because his last name is Milne. Some people pronounced it Milne, and there was a car dealership in the States named Russ Milne Ford. So Dan Milne became Russ Milne.
That's a long way to go for a nickname.
Yeah. Another name, Dave Introcaso, who's cousins with Michael Introcaso, the guy who built the board game, The Intro. Or Dave Intro.
Yeah, I think, that it's more a guy thing than a girl thing.
I think so.
And I'm happy for that.
How about Sandy Beach?
Is that a name? Come on. Wow. But you have to have you have no control over your last name. So you have to be gifted with a pretty cool last name in order to, make a really unique combination.
Yeah.
Can't do much with Williams.
Nope. Can't do much with K-Cook either. Whoa.
Except mispronounce it.
Yeah. No one knows how to pronounce my name. It's like me saying Bronson.
I love the cuckoo. You're cuckoo.
Yeah, is my cuckoo there? Never heard of him. Click. I get most of the time I get and at least this is an attempt at getting my last name correct is Kakook. They're just getting the phonetics different or whatever. They're just kind of reading letters, which is what I do all the time.
Yeah, the biggest mispronunciation though is that when people don't hear the last letter K
Mike
on the
Keiko.
end of your name, and it's Keiko, right?
I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to that Lisa Williams and that Mike Keiko guy on AM800 all the time. Mike Keiko. No, so I'm really trying to emphasize the K-Cook.
Change your name to Dick. Dick K-Cook.
Dick K-Cook. Yeah, that would be Susan says, I dare you to read that, Mike.
Don't.
This one.
Don't.
I won't read it. I'll just put it on the screen.
Oh, okay. All right. I can't read it from here. But
how about there was a famous Beavis and Butthead crank call that they did. Remember that show? I'm sure you loved Beavis and Butthead. And they would crank call people and use names like this. And what was the one? Oh, I just had it and then I lost it. Oh no, I lost it.
Was it Dick?
No.
That's okay. You'll think of it probably about 1:02 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go on Facebook Live tomorrow morning just to say it.
Just to get it off your chest.
Yeah. Oh man, why can't I remember? I just had it in my brain. I hate when that happens.
Welcome to age.
Oh man.
All right, let's leave it there. And you have a good weekend. I'll see you back on Monday morning. And what are your plans this weekend? What are you going to do?
I'm going to play Klotz.
Okay, good idea.
Klotz, and going to watch the Tiger Woods documentary. on Crave, on the Crave app. I think you're going to do that too, right?
Yeah.
And more work around the house, starting on the upper level this weekend, the upper hallway, installing the floor.
Wow, you're always working now on your house. That's great.
I'm going to change my last name to Vila.
Good idea.
Mike Vila, son of Bob.
Do that now.
Who is, by the way, one more thing before we get out of here. Oh my God, we've been on forever today. That's how much fun After 9 can be. Who is the guy now, though? Bob Vila's kind of old school, right? Who is like the...
Brian Baumler or Mike Holmes?
Oh, yeah, those are the two do-it guys, home improvement guys these days?
Yep, for sure.
Okay.
Brian
Well, I can't
Baumler.
change my name to Holmes because then I'm stealing his name.
Yeah.
What? Paging Rod Munch. That was the Beavis and Butthead name they had. Rod Munch. Is Rod Munch there? And on that note.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day, everyone. Have a great weekend. See you Monday.